YouTube, still looking kind of crazy right now. Just wanted to get another video out the way. I'm just eating this little nasty ass pizza. Little giant brand pizza. It's pretty shitty. And then it's been out for like a day, so I'm just chilling, just eating this shit. But I just want to make a quick video on what is this? I think it's 16. I think it's like 16. Yeah, 16 Netflix shows that I really didn't get to watch. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. So like I said, this is 16 Netflix shows that I didn't get to fully watch. I didn't get to watch all the seasons, but I watched a good amount of episodes, and I really appreciate and enjoy these shows, and I recommend y'all go watch them. Like I said. Okay, so what's this? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yep. 16 Netflix shows that I recommend you all go watch. And this is all from 2018 too. Uh, like I said, all these shows they made I be on Netflix no more. Like these supposed to be in my backlog. You know what I mean? Like I said, they probably got whole new shows and everything. I haven't been on Netflix since the pandemic, which is like 2020, 2021, and all that. So this is gonna be the 16. Let's do it. Number one is The Orange is the New Black. I'm sure you all heard of that show before. Number two is Black Mirror. Number three is Narcos. Number four, I don't think this is as popular as the other three, but it's called She's Got to Have It. It's supposed to be they call it a spinoff, but it's supposed to be a resemblance of an old '90s black movie called Do the Right Thing when they was in New York by a dude named Spike Lee, and it's called a Spike Lee film. And I think he was part of this too. It had to be because it's called She's Got to Have It, and it's such a good show. She's out in New York, and I'm not gonna explain it, but it's called She's Got to Have It. And like I said, I don't think that's on Netflix anymore, but it was another one with somebody named Michael Cormier, something, not some bullshit. I don't even want to fuck it. Okay, so She's Got to Have It. The next one is called Neo Yokio, Neoyokio, and this is from y'all may know somebody named Will Smith. He played in I Robot, if y'all know that movie, I Robot, and Independence Day, I Am Legend. He was in a TV show called The Fresh Prince of Bel Air. And he's a very legendary actor, and he had a son named Jaden Smith. And y'all may know Jaden Smith, and he was in a movie called The Karate Kid, the new one, the newest one, with Jackie Chan. But Jaden Smith, he pretty much invested and made his own anime. He had one season. He only made one season, and that's all we needed. Like sometimes I like things like that when they know when to quit. It's so perfect. It's the perfect anime. Like it's a Neo Yokio, which is pretty much New York, and he's a bachelor. He's a rich bachelor and all that type of stuff. It's some cool shit. I really recommend it. The next one is BoJack Horseman. That's a cartoon, and he's literally a horseman. A horseman. He used to be. This pretty much. It's pretty much depicting washed up actors that go on like those Hollywood binges. They be drinking and doing drugs and all that type of stuff, and they end up crashing out and going downward spiral and all that, hitting rock bottom. And it's pretty much him rebuilding himself back up. So and it's so intense. It's a really good show. You watch once again. You can search the trailers up on YouTube. So the next one is F is for Family. I think that's I think his name is Bill Maher, and he's a comedian, and he's the dad. He's so funny. He be cursing like shit and everything. It's based on a old '70s nuclear family. And if you don't know what a nuclear family is, that is a dad, a mom, a son, a daughter, and a pet in a house. So, which I'm from, a nuclear family. We don't have pets now, but you know. So, and that's F is for Family. It's a really good show. It's a cartoon. So that's F is for Family. It's F is for Family. And I forgot how many seasons. I didn't get to look all the seasons. I looked at about two. Really good shows. F is for Family. The next one is Seven Deadly Sins. That sounds kind of familiar, right? But I they are I kind of forgot the gist of the show, but it's not about sins and stuff, but it's like the seven deadly sins. They're people. So let's say, like I said, greed and lust. They turn them into a person, but it's not greed or lust. It's some character or whatever. But they call them the seven deadly sins because if you see them, it's over with. You know. And the next one is this is from the same. This is from the previous video. The 8 gruesome animes. This show was on Netflix, and it's the Kakagori, the gambling one, and they became debt slaves if they couldn't afford it. Because some of them, like once again, having a gambling addiction, they gambled what they couldn't pay off, and they had to pay it off. And I think they had to wear like a not a dog collar, but like a dog tag style type of thing to let them know that they were a debt slave. So next is next is well, I'm gonna say it again. Kakagori, Kakgori. I think I spelled it wrong, but I think it's with an H. Kakagori, some Japanese word. The next one is House of Cards, and that's pretty much depicting everybody in politics, what's going on in DC, and they showing all the undercover insider knowledge. It's really amazing. It's really mind blowing because that stuff is really going on, and it's like whoa. And like I said, I didn't get to look at the last seasons of it, but I looked at about two seasons. Like I got the gist. I know the people's names and Frank Claire, you know, the dude that died in the what's it called, the carbon dioxide. Like he died in the garage and all that. Like they was killing people. Like the politicians were literally like taking people out. It was crazy. Frank he pushed the shorty on the train station. Because that could really happen. Like because she was talking too much, and she was gonna like expose him and everything. And I hope I'm not spoiling it because like I said, this is. Oh yeah, I'm spoiling it, but the way I said it, it's not really spoiling it. Like I said, things happened, but I didn't say who. You know what I mean? Like when you watch it, you be like, oh, he said that. Like in the moment, it's not. It's not. I'm not foreshadowing. Yes, I am. I am foreshadowing, but not. I'm not. I'm not saying what's gonna happen. So, like I said, that's House of Cards. That's on Netflix. So all these are on Netflix, and it puts you in a nice aesthetic too. It puts you in a nice aesthetic. It's a very very satisfying show. It's very calm, and like I said, they're out in D.C. and I'm from Maryland. My birth certificate says D.C., but I don't remember anything from D.C. So I think I was just born in a D.C. hospital or whatever. My whole family's from D.C. though, and and like I said, my dad works in D.C. too. So it's like seeing House of Cards. It's like wow. I mean, I'm not saying he worked for the. He's not a politician or nothing. Like he works for the government though. I don't know weird shit. He just like a. Yeah, I'm not gonna say where he work at, but you know what I'm saying. Just a regular 9 to 5 government worker type shit. I don't know not how much I'll be like, oh, here, CIA agent, and you know what I'm saying? Nah, no weird shit. But like I said, it's called House of Cards. The next one is called Disenchantment. This is the same people. This is Matt Groening. This is the person that made Futurama and The Simpsons. This is based off of it's based in medieval times. So I kind of like how they have it. The Futurama is based in the future. The Simpsons is based on modern life, and Disenchantment is somewhat in not somewhat, but in the medieval times, like dragons, the goblins, and sorcery and wizards and all that good stuff. So that's Disenchantment. I didn't get to see that all the way, but I love the characters. I like the visuals. I like the storyline. It's a very very nice show. It's very aesthetically pleasing. Like all these shows are aesthetically pleasing shows. Aesthetically pleasing shows, not a pleasing. So Disenchantment. 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 I forgot what that word means, but something magical, some type of magic, because it's called enchanting, and it's based off like the main character is this. It's a girl that's the daughter of a king, but she's a rebel and doesn't really want to be a queen. So she's just pretty much getting into a lot of mischief and all that type of stuff. But it's a really good show though. It's nice. Once again, okay, and another one is another one from that eight gruesome animes is Baki. Remember the one I talked about the in the eight gruesome animes that show that type of dark shit. So Baki, Baki, that's the martial art fighters that do brutal combat. Who literally they want to die. They're literally walking around looking for top tier niggas that look just like them. It's very honorable. It's some very very gangster shit. Like that's their whole purpose in life, just fighting people equal as them. Very honorable. So let me see, at 12 minutes. So we're at Baki, Baki. The next one is Big Mouth. That's a controversial show, but it's a really meaningful show though. It has a good message in it, but it's like kids. It's going through their what is it called puberty. It's going through their puberty and maneuvering through life. It's a cartoon, but it's like It's an adult show. It's pretty wild. It's a pretty. That's a. I wouldn't. I'll call that a gruesome show, but it's not. It's just. It's what's it called? What's that word? Taboo. I think it's taboo and controversial because it kind of looks like some weirdo shit. But it's still a good show though. Like it's not weird, but it's like a lot of people are starting to get kind of. I ain't even talk about it. But yes, the show's called Big Mouth. It's a popular show. It's a very good show. I think I forgot how many seasons it has, but yeah. Like I only think I looked at about one season, but they kind of went off the rails, so I kind of see what they were talking about. Like I only looked at about one season. It was a funny show. It was supposed to be a funny comedy, like on some Comedy Central type stuff. And speaking of Comedy Central type stuff, the next one I think they removed this show because it was so wild. Because like around back in that time, this is all 2018 and probably 2016 too, but some of this stuff specifically came out around 2017, 2018. Like this is the prime of Netflix, if you will, because this is when everybody was like they didn't want to pay for cable. This is when Netflix was like $9 or some shit. You feel me? Y'all remember that shit? That's what I'm saying. That's why I stopped doing the subscriptions because they kept going up. I was like, I thought we were going to protest. I thought we had that human thing to say, hey, what are y'all doing? But but there is benefits into that type of stuff because that means they get more funding to get good quality shows like how I'm depicting right now. But I'm like, damn, bro, y'all want me to pay $15, $16? I already got to pay $45 for the phone bill. I got to pay for Spotify. I got to pay for cable. I got to pay for video games. I got to pay for video game subscriptions. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a few things. That's just two hobbies. You feel me? And that's without a girlfriend. Like, and that's without a girlfriend and friends. You feel me? And without kids. Like, how the fuck we supposed to, you know what I'm saying? I mean, well, that's what you get money for, but, doing things like this. But I'm like, damn, Joe. Because I'm low key behind and I'm like, I gotta make money. So, like I said, the previous one was Big Mouth. This one is called Paradise PD. These shows have this funny animation. It's really, really good. It's not like it's. I didn't mean to say that, but it's like an animation. A certain shows have this animation to let you know that it's going to be obscure or whatever. Because there's three shows like that. It's called Border Town. That was on Fox. That's a really good show too. I thought that was on Netflix. Like that was kind of a. They call that a Mandela effect. Is when you swear it was on Netflix, but it really wasn't there. Not specifically on Netflix, but you swear it was something, but it was really that. For example, like a Mandela effect would be, y'all remember the book called Berenstain Bears, but then they said it was called whatever, some bullshit. There was another name, or like the y'all know the Monopoly man from Monopoly. He used to have like a monocle allegedly, and I think they took it off or whatever. But they trying to say that he never had it, or you know, it'd be like little weird shit like that. But I believe it's because we shift realities. Like I think we like go in different dimensions. Like once we like get to a certain level, our reality changes. So I think that's may have been what happened. And then they're playing around with science, psychology, and all that type of stuff. Like they could probably make us think that, and it actually becomes that. Because there's a thing where if you actually believe things, it comes true, and it's kind of they call it pseudoscience, but it's called manifestation. But that's manifestation at the highest forms, not on some like for example, if I would say, oh, I'm gonna be the biggest YouTuber in the world, I'm gonna be like, I show speed and everybody, and I'm manifesting that, but that's not the same as, you know what I mean. Manifesting that would be making everybody else say it, and then it ends up coming true. Like if I keep saying it, then everybody else says it, then everybody else says it, then I end up blowing up. Then it's like, oh, manifestation. You feel me? So that is called Paradise PD. How do I describe this show? You just got to see the trailer. Like that is a very controversial show. That's what it is. It's what it's like mediocre police. It's a mediocre police department, but they're silly. So they doing like dumb shit. They just be shooting at people. They just doing dumb shit. So and they be racist. They be cursing and all this. It's really funny. It's a good show. And like I said, they have three types of shows like that though. Like I think it may be made by the same person. This it's like they're all connected, but they're not. They have one called Border Town, which was on Fox. They have this one on Netflix, which is called Paradise PD, and then they have another one that was on Comedy Central a long time ago called Brickleberry. And some people may know that show because these are all now Border Town. That was like one season and it got canceled because it was kind of racist. But it's such a good show. It was really really good. I love shows like that get canceled. I love controversial topics, but they have to be quality though. You know what I mean? They can't be just like some fuck shit. They got to like really stand for something. They got to really be freedom at the highest forms and all that type of stuff as Americans and all that. So, but then it's like it's two sides that's going back and forth with some people want freedom and some people want like control, but like good control, like understandable control. Like they don't want anarchy, but you know what I mean. And I don't really want anarchy either, but some things need anarchy is good sometimes because it lets everything solves itself out as a society should. It shouldn't. I was gonna say it should be the government. It shouldn't be the government, but it should be a part of the government too. So, and I believe that's probably what they're doing now. Like, if you want to know why everything's all chaotic and stuff is going on, but the government is just saying, "Hey, enough's enough." They're probably just letting everything sort itself out. So, like I said, 20 minutes. So, like I said, this is the Netflix shows, 16 Netflix shows that I didn't watch all the way, but I really did enjoy and appreciate. It's called Paradise PD. I don't think that's around anymore, but I'm sure you can find it on Hulu or something. You can usually find stuff on Hulu. Also, an honorable mention. I never had Hulu, but my cousin had Hulu, and I saw this show called Star and the. It's an anime. It's called Star and the. She had like a wand. It was like a blonde girl, and she had like a wand. But they stopped showing that show. It's really really good. The next one is JoJo Bizarre Adventure. My friend showed me that show one time. He recommended it. I never looked at it, but I looked at the trailer, and I was like, okay, it's cool. But like I said, that was in my backlog. I like the vibe it gives off. It looks like a crazy show, a bizarre. It looks like a bizarre adventure. You know what I mean? And that's JoJo Bizarre Adventure. If you don't know how to spell bizarre, that's Bizarre. Adventure, Adventure. Adventure. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So, and lastly, number 16 is Jujutsu Kaisen. That's another one I didn't get to see. But like these are animes, and people talk about them a lot. They're highly acclaimed, so I'll check them out. And yeah, and that's the 16. That's all 16 Netflix shows, and I'm sure it's a lot more, but that's the ones that for me personally, that I can vouch for. And like I said, these are all specifically on Netflix. But like I said, nowadays, because matter of fact, I saw on Cartoon Network. No, that was Comedy Central. They were showing BoJack Horseman. They had like a little event going on, so they may show that sometimes. But other than that, these are strictly Netflix. And then did I speak on Narcos? No, I didn't speak on Narcos. That is Pablo Escobar. That's the notorious drug dealer that was pretty much helping out all the people in Mexico. It's such a good, specifically that one, Narcos. I looked at the first two seasons of it, and it was so good. Like it really shows a lot what's going on. It's just really really beautiful. Like I just love the production. I love the storyline and all of it. Like some of this stuff, I'm like, wow, this actually happened in real life. Like this is a real person. Now, they really be doing shit out here though. It's impressive. So now I'll go over it one more time. Oh, Orange is the New Black is pretty much showing a women's prison. It's showing what life is like through. I wouldn't say she's innocent, but she did a white collar crime, and she wasn't really built for jail or whatever, and she just pretty much became cool with all the inmates and all that type of stuff, and all of them have their own story going on, and all the characters are so, I wouldn't say relatable, but it makes you want to like them. Like all of them, the storyline and everything is really good, and it's diverse. It's like black, white, Asians, all that type of stuff, all that type of stuff. So like I said, that's all 16. So Orange is the New Black, Black Mirror. I don't even know how to describe Black Mirror, but it wakes you up to reality though. It's like a lot of the stuff I seen in 2018 that I'm seeing now. and it's some freaky shit, and it's just like whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm like they had this thing where they had the robot dogs. Those things weren't out when Black Mirror Face came out. Like they're on like the third season or whatever. But when I first seen it, this stuff wasn't really popular. So I'm seeing it now. It was even more freaky. They're doing some weird shit. They got a robot dog that looks like that. It's like those little robo dogs. I don't know what they're called, but the robo dogs. I'm pretty sure y'all know what I'm talking about. It's like they're very very small. Not the toy, but like it's like actual like a technology dog looking thing. Like it doesn't have a head. It's just like a body and it has like skinny legs. But they're really really fast though. And you should see them on Black Mirror. They run around killing people. Like they fast as shit. They're not saying nothing. They just it's like you just see them running down the street trying to attack you. It's wild as shit. It's some scary shit. And if you look online now, they have that same Robo Dog, and they have them as police. And they're doing a new one where they put I don't know why they did it, but I guess just the troll. But they put a Elon Musk head on it. They put a Jeff Bezos one and some other billionaires on it. Like they made like a human head of Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos head, and they put it on a dog. Not in Black Mirror, in real life. I don't know why they did it, and it's like they showed it. It's like I'm pretty sure y'all seen it. And I think it was at like some sort of convention. Like I said, they were just being goofy, but it's like still though. Like what the fuck? Because people so used to that stuff now, but it's like that stuff still be tripping me out. Like I said, I left all this stuff a long time ago. So it's like me seeing this stuff take place. It's like oh shit. So, like I said, one is Orange is the New Black. Number two is Black Mirror. Number three is Narcos. Number four is She's Got to Have It. Number five is Neo Yokio. Number six is BoJack Horseman. F is for Family. Seven Deadly Sins. Kakagori. House of Cards. Disenchantment. Baki. Big Mouth. Paradise PD. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and Jujutsu Kaisen. That's all 16 that I recommend you all go watch. You don't have to watch all of them. I recommend just watching just the first season, just at least one or two. Because like I said, I really only looked at the first and maybe half the second season of these shows, so I can't vouch for the entire show because they like to drag these shows on. But the main, like the pinnacle of the show, should be the first season and the second season, because you don't want them to go on like Stranger Things. That's another show I want to look at, but like I said, I didn't start watching that show. I really want to check that show out. That's a trippy show, man. And they said that budget was. They said that movie budget was that's some other shit. But yeah, though, like I said, so that like I said, that's all 16. And like I said, it's springtime and it's summertime. So if you want things to do, this is the perfect stuff. Cause I don't really see nothing to do. Like I like being on the phone nowadays. Like I said, I've been on this thing for so long. I've been on my phone for so long, so the algorithm is giving me like slop and shit. You know what I mean? Like if I get on my phone right now, I literally looked at it. It's the news. It's incel channels just trying to make money. It's like they're not even talking about real shit no more. Like they're just doing it's reaction content. Like they're just reacting now. Like they don't have no real knowledge or nothing. That's how you know they was online, like how I was, learning information, but they didn't really have experience. So they don't. So they're just, you know what I'm saying? They're just regurgitating the same information. Like they're not on here trying to help people. They're trying to scam and try to make money. Like you should see these assholes now. They're doing clickbait titles and the thumbnails like how have my picture up there. Like they're choosing to take a picture and being like on some evil shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm seeing these ugly ass pictures of me, but I'm like, I'm like, I didn't change. I don't have time to go change and edit these videos. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing clickbait and all that type of stuff. I'm just trying to get this information out. As you can see, it's already 30 minutes. All right. Love y'all. That's all the Netflix shows. Check them out.